I'm live. Wow. Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Jackie G, and I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies here in Toronto. For those of you that are connecting with us for the first time, our company or our family have been in art materials for over 50 years. We're located in downtown Toronto between two of the best neighborhoods, Kensington Market and Chinatown. If you're ever in Toronto, please stop in and say hi. For those of you that can't, check out our great website. It shows pictures and gives the great history of our company. And certainly we like to connect with you, so you can always call us and say hi. If you have any questions about anything that I talk about or questions in general, you can type them in and I'll do my best to answer them while we are live today. We have a lot of things coming up, which I'll get to. But I always like to, or every once in a while, show you my home. This is where I am most days of the week. You can come in and check out what we have in art materials. You can see the great posters that we have on the wall by some of the great Canadian and North American artists. It's always great to see our original floors. It is an old building. We've been in this building for 79 years now, so the walls and the floors do have a lot to talk about. We thought we'd take you on a bit of a tour today just to show you our space and some treats along the way. And of course, I always have news to tell you about what's happening in art materials. There's a big trade show on right now, which unfortunately I didn't get to this year, but I know there's lots of information that have been coming in slowly and lots of things we'll find out about afterward. We have a lot of new product that's arriving in the next few weeks. So I look forward to sharing with all of that with you. I'm not doing any shares today because I am absolutely sworn to secrecy on that. So I do hope you'll keep in touch with us and see what we're about. So when you come into our store, we are right at the entrance of our store here. You can see that we carry a lot of different products that are great for printmaking and block printing. Block printing is still huge. Printmaking in general is still really big. We have a great selection of brands, whether it be Speedball, SD, Cranfield, Charbonnel, and I know I'm forgetting Gamblin. We've got fantastic brands all set up beautifully in our store, which I'm really, really proud of. The staff have done a great selection with this, so it's all concentrated. And this is great because these are things that you can actually do more at home. A lot of the new creatives are things that you can do at home. You can do it as a Zoom class, you can do it on your own. YouTube I'm always a little bit careful with because a lot of people like to do YouTube videos, and so you want to make sure that you're getting all the right information. And of course, it's always important when you're going to your art supply store, at least I can speak for us, we have artists on staff, we have OCAD-U grads, OCAD-U students, we've got people who have exceptional backgrounds in the arts, and so you always know that if you're going to ask a question, we can give you the best answer possible. As well, because we carry a wide variety of product, we are not set on any one brand. We can show you all your options, and that way you get to choose, or we can help you choose what you might need for your project. Either it's something you're thinking about, getting ready for, something in the middle of. There are many, many options that we have. So we're going to walk through a little bit. Of course, I'm not going to take you all in nooks and crannies because there is a lot to see. When you do come in, I would like to point out we've got these beautiful displays that we've been putting up in the store just to give you an idea of some of the specialty selection of products that we have, whether it's the new jelly paints that are extremely popular on Amazon, and for our customers, A Gallo from Assisi, Italy. And of course, we've got here sets from Stone Ground, which are made in Regina, Saskatchewan. We've got a couple more displays further down, and I'll show you some of their really cool products, just because we've been really showcasing so many great Canadian and international companies that we are really excited to be working with. So I'm going to walk backwards because, it's always easier if I talk to you this way. And again, if you have any questions or want to say something or ask me anything, I'm not a completely open book, but I'll do my best. We'll keep going this way, and you can get to know, as I say, there are products all over, up and down the walls that we have here, whether it be our Canadian-made, great student quality acrylic. This is exceptional. We have a lot of artists that use this, but beautifully packaged, made for us. All kinds of brushes, and I will say we've been expanding our brush lines, and I'm really excited for this year because I know we have more brushes that will be coming in. And just, oh my goodness, tons of stuff. Oh yes, here's another one of our display cases, and this is featuring Beam paints made in Manitoulin Island by Nong Beam. We've got a great selection of all of her sets. It's very exciting because we are shipping this all across North America now. And I should mention, if you are watching us from anywhere in North America, of course we do ship across Canada. Any of our American friends, if you're interested, we are shipping into the United States now, no problem. We do have an American website set up, which will feature many of specialty brands that we can ship to you. We are going to be expanding that range, so stay tuned for a lot of great things. And we've been getting a lot of requests from Australia and Europe. We're working on it. So just hold off. Don't worry. We will get to be able to ship to you sometime this year. We're just figuring out all the logistics of anything that we need to know in order to be able to ship you, in a very careful way. We want to make sure the product gets to you and the pricing is correct. So we'll keep walking down a little bit, and you can see some of the cool stuff that we carry. We've been bringing in a lot of the washi tapes, some really cool little patterns, really, really neat stuff. We also have all the Kuretake products. We have Rosa from Ukraine, Knicker paints, which are used by Studio Ghibli, in case you haven't heard me talk about all that cool stuff. We've got Montana spray paints, oil paints, everything that you need to be, whether you're starting or if you're a professional artist. And while I'm even chatting about that, we did a survey, and I want to tell you and thank you again, as I will do multiple times, for all of you that filled it out. It gave us some great ideas. We've already started to order some of the products that you requested. So it's a very exciting time, and again, we'll be sharing more of that as we go along over the next number of months. I'll keep walking backwards just a little bit more. I don't want to lose Andrea. That's why I keep mentioning if I'm on the move, because she doesn't really know when I'm moving. But I think we'll stop here and just talk about a few of the exciting things that are coming up in the next few weeks. February is actually very busy. Actually, the middle of February is extremely busy here. So I'm going to fill you in. I'll probably mention it again at the end as well. You can follow us on Instagram, because we are featuring those things on Instagram, on Facebook. If you sign up for our email blast, that keeps you up to date on anything that's new, anything that's happening. There are also perks if you get email blasts and if you sign up for that. I should mention, as always, we do have a points program because we want to make sure that you can always get additional discounts when we're not running a sale. So there's a lot of great ways for you to keep up with what we offer. But I did want to talk about some of the cool things, and of course, it hasn't changed. I still have my notes. So I'm going to use my notes just so I can make sure to remember everything that I need to tell you. February 10th and 11th, that's in a couple weeks. It is the Lunar New Year. And because we are located in Chinatown, we are participating this year in the Chinatown Festival. So that's February 10th and 11th. It runs 11 to 5. And we are doing a block printing with anybody who comes by. This is what you'll be making. Now, it is the year of the dragon, so we've created a dragon head that you can see, and that's what you'll be block printing. You'll be able to take your print away with you. We are supplying the paper, we have the inks, and we will help you. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been corrected. There are 3 designs to choose from, so you'll be able to make one and take it away with you on that day. We are going to be located at the Chinatown Center, which is just down the street, a couple blocks south of us, just south of Dundas. We're right near the entrance. You will not be able to miss us. So I hope you'll come down. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's free. Yes, I should mention that. It is a free program that we are running, and it's a great idea this year. We're really looking forward to being a part of this. Of course, you can come visit us afterwards. We're just, as I say, a couple blocks away, and it's about a 10-minute walk from Dundas, so I hope you'll check it out, or at least come down and see what's happening in the Chinatown area. This should be very exciting this year. I know they're really doing a lot of social media and a lot of setup. So this is February 10th and 11th. You'll probably see me there at least for one of the days if you want to come say hi. I'll be moving back and forth between the store and our display, but it should be a lot of fun. So that is a free demo, something you can take away with you. That's February 10th and 11th for the Lunar New Year Festival. So we're still in the same weekend of February 10th and 11th. Talk about being busy. February the 11th, which is a Sunday, I'm going to be hosting here at the store. It's a Zoom class, and I don't have the Willow Wolfe. Okay, we'll try and get the brushes. Anyways, got to tell you about it. So I am hosting a Zoom class with Willow Wolfe. For those of you that are not familiar with Willow, she's been in art materials, working, teaching, creating art materials for over 20 years. If anybody had taken any of the decorative arts classes years ago, they will be familiar with Willow. She is fantastic. She is just has so much energy. She's passionate about what she does. And so we are now representing all of her brushes. We carry all of the brushes that she makes. We have some of the paints that she recommends. So she's going to be teaching a class. Now the class is a sign up. It's $5 to take it, and then you get a coupon so that you can use that $5 if you'd like to purchase any of the products that you see that she uses during the class. The class is going to be on watercolor flowers. You will get a flower template in advance so you can paint along. There's going to be 2 printable templates for you if you want to print them out. And you can also purchase the kits. We've created the kits of colors and product that she recommends. Those are available at a discounted price from us if you'd like to order that so you can paint along and use it afterwards. It's not a one-time thing. You're not just getting a little bit of paint. These are full-size tubes of Van Gogh watercolors that she likes, specific colors, her set of brushes, and some paper. So it's a very, very exciting weekend. That is February the 11th, 2 p.m. I believe. So it's at 2 p.m. as again, I will be hosting that one. So I'll be able to say hello to all of you again on that day. So as I say, February 10th and 11th is a very, very busy weekend. You've got so many options to choose from. So what I would do is, if you're in Toronto, go to the Chinatown Festival on Saturday, and that way on Sunday you could join us for the Zoom. Or if you really would like, I'd love to see you at the Zoom and learn something new from Willow Wolfe. That should be a lot of fun. Next one, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. So this year we are doing something very, very different. We've never done it before. We are very excited about collaborating with a lot of the cafes and places to drink in our area. There's going to be a lot of things happening over the year. This is our first one. It is with our new, it's a new coffee shop that opened across the street from us called Tiny Cloud Cafe. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They are on Instagram. We are going to be offering a class, and it's going to be a watercolor class. The teacher is Eric Irwin, and this is what you're going to be painting. This should be a lot of fun. And so what you get in the evening is you're going to be able to paint this. Now, we are supplying the paints and the paper, and I'm just going to pull it out so you can show you. So you have some options. If you'd like to paint along, you can. The products will be offered. If you'd like to buy your own set, you'll be getting the brush, which is one of our own Gwartzman's brushes, which are excellent. You're going to be getting a pen, which is a Staedtler pigment pen. That's in a 0.3. And of course, you're going to get these amazing paints, which are by Finetech. It's a really, really great set. And oh, you got all kinds of goodies in the bag. And that is that. And you get the paper. So that will all be included if you purchase the kit in advance. If you, as I say, you want to come, you can paint along and make this beautiful painting. And there's food. So we don't want to forget the treats. You'll be able to order a drink to go with it and something to eat. They have made accommodation if you have any allergies or things that anything to help you out if you'd like to join us. Sign up is it on Eventbrite yet? It's on Eventbrite. If you want to check it out, you can give us a call if you have any questions. I believe it's also on the website. We want to make it as easy for you to have a lot of fun. And Eric is a great teacher, and he makes it into a really fun evening. So that should be absolutely fantastic. I'm certainly looking forward to it. So you'll probably see me there as well. I think that those are the main things. Those are really big for us. As I say, it's just a lot of out community. We want to share with you. We want to work with you. There's so many other ideas that we have that I think we'll be doing this year. And this is just the start. Imagine we're only in January and we're going to be, now we're in January, moving into February already. I won't tell you how many days everybody's counting down to next Christmas, but that's another story. So we're going to walk around a little bit more. I'm going to just give you an idea of what we're about. I probably won't point out every single item that we have because there is a lot, and any of you that love coming into art supply stores, I hope you'll come in and check us out. As I say, we've got product from floor to ceiling and everything in between, but we'll take a little bit of a walk. I can tell you a little bit about us if you have any questions, and I hope you'll enjoy it. I will just show you the Willow Wolfe display that we have, which we set up. She does share space with another fantastic brand of brushes that we carry, which is Da Vinci. But this is Willow, and this is what we have. We have her set of brushes and all of the individuals that we carry. She makes a really cool line of brushes. As I say, I actually did an interview with her. We sat and chatted and asked questions about a lot of the brushes that she makes. So she has a lot of different reasons on why she uses all the different brushes. So they are here in the store, and they're also available online. As well, with the brushes that are not here, we actually walked by the other display. We also carry Tintoretto from Italy. I know they are extremely popular, and a lot of our friends in the United States, if you have any questions or are interested, we are able to ship those to you as well. So I would certainly see what we carry. We will have another shipment of them coming in the next few weeks as well. We've got a lot of creative supplies, pastels, expanding, a lot of new things that we're looking at. As I say, when you come into an art supply store, it could be so many different things that you are thinking of. And don't be shy to ask us, because there's no test for our staff, but it certainly does take time for everyone to get to know where everything is. When you're long and narrow and tall, you have to make sure that you use every inch as best as possible. What do you think, Andrew? Do you want to walk down this way, or should we go on the outside? We're just trying to see to make it interesting for you. As I say, there's so many cool things. I get really excited, and everybody knows, when I get excited, you want to hear about it. We've brought in so many new pads from all over the world, whether you're looking at something from Japan, from Korea, from Thailand, from Nepal, things that are made in so many different places. We've got the Hanimal from Germany, new Flexi Sketch from Speedball, which are great. And of course, there's the traditional ones that we all know from Canson and Strathmore. But there's just so many options now for you when you're choosing a paper. And that's a subject for another day, because there are so many choices in papers and we get asked so many questions. We've got this cool wall that we're still developing with all of our pencils and trying to make it a lot more interesting for you. And of course, our golden is ever increasing. We'll have a lot more product from golden coming in very, very shortly in all kinds of formats. So that's a very, very, well, as I say, I always look forward to new art materials. I get very excited. We have all kinds of easels that we're going to be setting up. We just haven't made the space yet for them. So don't worry, you'll see lots of boxes and stuff coming soon. I have a question.
Will we be participating in the stationery festival this week?
Good question. Not this year. We did not get into it for this year, but I am hoping that we'll be in some other shows this year. Someone asked, I should mention, about the stationery show that's this weekend. It should be actually a really cool show, but we'll be there, I hope, next year. But you can come over, we're not too far away from where they're located, and you can see what we have here in the store. But if you do go, I hope you have a great time. So that should be a good one. So we're going to keep walking this way. And as I say, you can see all the cool colors and things that, you know, all of our suppliers are coming up with. There's always something new that they're creating. Saunders Waterford, I've always talked about it. You know, St. Cuthbert's Mill. Mill's been around for over 100 years. Always great product. I had the opportunity actually when I was much younger to go and visit the factory. I'm hoping in the next year I'll be able to go and see them again. So of course I'll have some great videos for you and be able to share some really cool stories when I get back. And yeah, we're walking into where we started when my dad started in our business. One of the first things we started with was canvas. And so it's always been important for us to keep a lot of different types of canvas in the store. We have another question.
Can you show us those new inks?
Oh, that's the octopus. Sure, write and draw. We'll take you back. That's at the front of the store because we actually put them all out. It looks really cool when you see them all laid out together. And I know we've been posting all the different colors in sections, so you can see the blues, the reds. They're absolutely gorgeous. And if you follow them on Instagram, the Octopus Inks, they have some very interesting videos on showing how they use their inks. Very inventive company. I'm really glad that we brought those inks in. They've been very exciting. But I want to go back to canvas for 1 second because that's what we were known for when we started. That's what artists were looking for, and so we've maintained that. Now, reason you see some empty, you know, racks is because it sells out as quickly as we get it. We are stocking a lot of different primed. We have linen. So anything that you're looking for, we are sourcing out some new product this year. So there'll be a lot more exciting canvas for you to see in the next, I'll give it the year because it's going to take some time. And it's the same thing with our stretch canvases and everything that we stock. I'm really excited because our canvas is made here in Canada. This is an artist quality canvas that we use. So the canvas is from India, and some of the best canvas is from India. So we do still manufacture our canvas here in Canada. And they come in the 3/4 inch and the 1.5 inch. And again, we're looking at some very cool product that will be adding to everything that you need to create your painting. Yeah, I can't tell you. I spend so much time just looking for new product. I love it. I love it. So we're going to make our way back towards the front again so I can show you those really great inks that someone was asking about. And if you have any questions while I'm chatting again, don't be shy. You can ask. I can tell you a little bit about me in case any of you are wondering. I am second generation in our company. My dad, Paul, started it in the 1950s, and we've been growing ever since. I have the opportunity to work with my entire family over time. My brother Neil, some of you might know, has been working in the business, and now he helps with a lot of our international purchasing. So it's really cool that we still are a family-run business. I didn't take art in university, believe it or not, but I know everything about every product, and I'm very fortunate that I have very talented staff who can answer all of your other questions. I can tell you about all the brands and the companies and how they work and everything else, and I love to play. So that's about me in case you were ever wondering about that. Will not tell you how old I am, just assume I'm 25. And we're making our way back up towards the inks here. And so here they are. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Those are the new Octopus inks that we got in. It's the Write and Draw series. So they are beautiful. And it's amazing to look at all the different pictures that they've chosen of animals and birds and fish and mammals to put on the front. It doesn't represent exactly, you know, what's inside, but the colors are cool. So maybe, Andrea, I should actually just grab one here, just so they can see what it looks like. So this one is called actually Orange Skunk. it was just a random choice. Didn't pick that one out for anything in particular. And that's the color of the ink. But they are really, really beautiful. You can use them in a fountain pen, a calligraphy nib, and a brush. So if you're into dipping, if you're still using fountain pens, which are still very, very popular, you have so many options in ways to use them. In fact, I think our staff have been using them mostly with a brush, and they do go down beautifully. So I hope that showed you an idea. But as I say, they're all laid out here on the shelf so that you can get to choose what you want. And again, you can see all the block printing that we have from SD. They make a fantastic line of professional and student brayers and kits and all the things that you need to do printmaking and anything that you can think of for block printing. It's very, very neat company. Does anybody have any other questions or comments? Anything you'd like to know about us? I've dazzled you again. It makes my week when I know that I've hopefully gotten you to think about some other art materials and something that's interesting for you to use. I think Andrea's typing away there, so I'm actually going to see if I have to move a little bit for people coming into the store. All I wanted to tell you was, you can go ahead. So again, things that I want to remind you of. Gwartzman's Art Supplies. If you like what you see, like us on Instagram. If you can, come down and visit us on Spadina Avenue. Check out our website at gwartzmans.com. February 10th and 11th, busy weekend, Lunar New Year. We've got something going on at the Chinatown Festival. You'll be able to do a free make it and take it, basically, where you'll be able to do a block print. There'll be 3 choices. We're going to have staff there. I'll be there on Saturday if you want to come by and say hi. And on Sunday, February the 11th, is our Zoom class with Willow Wolfe. It's the first one. We are hoping when the weather gets better that Willow will come to Toronto, and then we will have a big class here with her in Toronto. And what else? February 14th. Yes, Valentine's Day. We're doing our event with Tiny Cloud Cafe. You can sign up for that on Eventbrite and also on our website. Wow. I'm sure there's other stuff that I need to tell you about. All the new products will wait for another time. I hope I've given you an idea of what we're about. There's always something new here at Gwartzman's, and I look forward to chatting with you again. Until then, I hope you have a great day, a great week, and please keep on creating. Bye-bye for now.